Hello guys, my name is Michael and today we're going to be talking about good old Dyspo over here. First things first, for the Dyspo guy, let's talk about his stats. Dyspo is a pretty bad stats wise, but he does make up in other areas. First things first, Dyspo does have a power type Ki Blast on his charge. He's able to shoot out 6 to 7 Ki Blasts on a rush string volley. And he is a super maximum speed type, which means he can do 13 short dashes for the cost of 1 bar. He's tied to this rate with Berter and Kukunza. You know, we need more characters like this, devs. This build also has a terrible key charge and probably the worst key regen in the whole game when it comes to passive regen on his first 2 bars. But another thing about this build is that he gets 3 follow-ups, which is very cool. He also does gain access to the lightning finisher. He does have a ground grab, which I love. His ground grab also does damage. One of the, I think, 8 in the game that does great damage. This is his normal grab. Now, since Dyspo is a super maximum speed type, when you try to do your ghost dash or your ghost flank, he unfortunately cannot. Since, as you showed off before, Dyspo's mini dash does not seem to carry over any momentum at all, which does inherently force you to play differently since you can't do the same flanks. I mean, heck, you can't do most normal stuff without having to waste up more ki, because even if you do the double dash, it won't be nearly enough speed or range to get you close enough. And that's also not real, by the way. That advanced started there, your opponent can easily step out of it now. If I was playing a normal character like Goku, with a power type Ki Blast, it would reach. Now this one does have step and flying kicks, and he does have 2 flying kicks. First flying kick on his run chain, second one on the second chain. His third chain is Ki Cannon, he does gain access to Ki Cannon Smash, and he does have heavy finish on his fourth chain, and he does gain access to Delta Heavy Finish. As you see, he also has Dragon Tornado and Aerial Slash on his ground sweep. This is his left strike. That's Wrist Strike Air Combo 1. Here's left strike Air Combo 2. And this is the left strike triangle combo version. It's just the same as Delta Heavy Finish. But here's his full strings. Honestly, this was a very fun character to play around with. He is going to take a little bit of skill getting used to, but let's now talk about his skills, like Super Maximum Speed Mode. This skill gives you a base movement increase and does also allow you to do 20 mini dashes for the cost of 1 bar. But we're talking more about Super Maximum Speed Mode in a little bit. But even with Super Maximum Speed Mode, you're not nearly carrying over enough momentum to do the Ghost Flank, which is a bit unfortunate. That's a-okay. Let's also talk about the Super Justice Crusher! Oh, Justice Crush. Why did I say Crusher? I'm dumb. But Justice Crush is a little bad. It takes super long to come out, and it doesn't do good enough damage. Now let's talk about Justice Kick. Now Justice Kick is the most unique rush super in the whole game, right next to Hercules, because it has the most amount of movement to it. As in, if you flick the stick and hold it too much to the right, you're not touching your opponent and you're going to the other side of Alaska. Here's this animation for you. I just love that animation. This little kick flip, kinda tough. And this is his in Spark. I don't recommend using it, but hey, you can. He does gain access to super movements in sparking mode and high speed super movements, which is a given since he's a super speed type, and this is his ultimate. The power of justice. United Justice 3! Sorry. I'm a little cooked. What am I saying? But please know, if you're gonna play Dyspo, he does have bad ki regen. But let's talk about some fun stuff. See, when Dyspo does do his 5 string on his first string, his ender for his first rush string is really good. It takes you outside the barrier, just allows you to have so much freedom in combos. a little too much. Now, one thing I like to do with this, instead of doing some fancy combos, I decided to go straight to the Rush Super. By the way, that Rush Super setup is unblockable, but we'll talk more about that later. Now, of course, if you do mess up your timing, you will do like that weird flying kicks thing, which is a punishment, but that's a-okay. It's a-okay. But Dyspo just has so much freedom when it comes to combo expression. But I'm not yet done about talking about combo expression freedom. And it's now time to talk about Dyspo's main mechanic. First, let's get these rocks out the way. Sorry, these rocks are going to be a pain in the butt. Right now, we're going to fully talk about Super Maximize Speed Mode. Now, Super Maximize Speed Mode does give you speed increase. It gives you such a good speed increase that you can do flanks like this. I messed it up, hold up. It's a hard flank to do. But when you do it, oh my god, does that look trippy as hell. And of course, Super Maximize Speed Mode allows you to do some fun stuff like that. And yes, this works even if your opponent does not recover it. It will catch them. It'll put them in a combo and catch them. You can do that after any knockaway. Easiest to do on is neutral knockaway. And notice how he even keeps back? And off of grabs. And you can also do it off of good old fashioned aerial slash. And it will true combo off of aerial slash. I'm just bad at the game. The hardest one to do it on off of any knockaway is your down smash and your left smash. Oh, this pillar. I know how I try to do this on Tournament of Power stage. But you can't do it off of... and this is hard. You cannot do it off of good old fashioned any triangle knockaway. You can't do it off of any like vanishing attack. See, like that just gives Dyspo so much more fun in his combos. You can also do it off of the ground grab. And I just like that so much. It's so easy to do off the ground grab. I think you probably could do off the ground grab with no Super Maximize Speed Mode. But I haven't done any testing. But Dyspo unfortunately just cannot seem to speed up after the triangle follow-ups. Oh, I lost the buff. But dragon homing follow-ups, he can do it. I'm just bad at the game. I'm not gonna do. I am like worse than Amani J. We all know Amani J is kind of bad. You see, he does also keep the true combo. Also, this does work against MUI. MUI auto dodge does not trigger while this happens. But that's kind of it for the guide part of Dyspo. He's just a really fun character to lab out. And he's just really cool to play. He's bad, but as I said, unblockable setup, but he's cool. Now, here's a little strategy for Dyspo. I recommend always being on top of your opponent. And it's like always staying on them. You don't want them to have a second of breath. You allow them to breathe, you're getting cooked. Now, as long as you stay on your opponent constantly, keep on some good damage, it should be pretty good. And also, I don't recommend entering sparking mode with Dyspo. There's not that much stuff you can really do with it. I mean, you can do some cool flanks and setups off of the fact that your key blasts do a restand now. But that's just about it for sparking. You're getting really nothing of value out of it, unfortunately. But what's now going to the gameplay of Dyspo? Yes, I did record matches for you guys. But of course, the final thing, strategy for Dyspo, just have fun, experiment. Let's get into those matches right now.
This is also where Dyspo stacks up into tier lists. Now let's actually get into the matches.